Welcome back to CBS This Morning. Stephen Colbert puts his satirical spin on headlines every day, every night as host of The Late Show, you know that. One of the main targets of his humor is President Trump and his administration. Now Colbert is taking viewers inside an animated administration for a satirical look at the White House in a new series. It's called Our Cartoon President. It even has a theme song, Donald Trump is the president, Donald Trump is the president.
No one is safe from the mockery. I wasn't talking about Gayle singing, including members of the media, Democrats, the administration, and, of course, the president and the first family.
I'm just saying I'd love to spend more time with the kids. Plus, the military pretty much runs the government now. I mean, they don't even let me come to meetings anymore.
You are a figurehead, so you must wave to the sick and dying.
I guess you're right. The people need my folksy, relatable presence.
Sir, the advance team has purelled the victims and moved the 8s and 9s to the front.
No 10s. Why did I even want this job? Oh, yeah, Obama made fun of me once.
Stephen Colbert is executive producer of Our Cartoon President on Showtime, a division of CBS. Welcome back.
Good morning, John.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Mr. Colbert, and I can see you too.
You do a very good Omarosa.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you. I've been working on it for a while.
Yeah. So every night you get a chance to talk about the president and what's happening in the news and all that. So why do a cartoon series?
Well, because there's still more to say. There's all the things that happen when the camera isn't pointed at him. There's everything that we hear about happening in the White House, but we never get to see. And we're so honored here, you know, at the team and Our Cartoon President that they allowed in our cartoon cameras. It's really, it's the first cartoon documentary of a White House ever, and it's groundbreaking.
And how did the idea come forth?
Yeah.
We had my director of animation at the Late Show, who also was at the Colbert Report. His name is Tim Lukey, and he came up working with Adobe. They had a new program that they hadn't released yet, but they gave to us, where you could do real-time animation. So I could actually interview the president sitting in the seat next to me, and we did it on our live shows. There was, you know, that was not pre-prepared. And after we did it a few times, he came up with everybody in the White House. He came up with basically wireframe animated puppets of everyone. And he and Matt Lapp and one of my producers said, I think this could be a show. And we took it to Showtime, and they said, yeah, that looks like a show. So we wrote it. No, that's how we did it.
And that's the thing. The writing is so good. They've got great lines like, I love you, Dad, his sons are saying. He goes, I love me, too. Now, this is a thing.
That's based on a true story.
That is a true story?
Yeah, he really loves himself.
Okay. But, Stephen, this is the thing. Half the country is going to think it's great.
Yes.
Another half is going to be very, very angry and upset with you.
I don't know if that's true.
I think that's true.
Some people might think we're being too nice to the president. Some people might think we're being too hard on the president. But I think that there's a big chunk of the middle of the country that's going to enjoy seeing the curtain pulled back. I mean, it's not jokes on what he said or did today.
Yeah.
Because I'd pick that bush every day. There's not a berry left on that bush by the time I'm done with my monologue every day. This is relationship comedy. This is a workplace comedy. It's The Office, you know, but oval.
No, it's very well done. I'm thinking he's never going to come on your show after seeing this.
No, I think he will.
I bet. I would bet you on that. I would bet you.
Really? Which one to bet?
$10.
$10?
Yep.
It's on.
He's never coming on your show. Never coming on your show.
Yes, he is.
You're not going to be invited to a state dinner. And I'm wondering...
I might be the state meal.
You're not going to be invited to a state dinner. And I'm wondering, are you concerned about how this is going to open the door against you by so many different people? Because it's so pointed. It is so... listen, it's very well done.
You think that this cartoon is going to say something I haven't said on my show?
Well, that is true.
What is it I have not said yet?
Oh, there's a couple of things.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Tell that to the FCC.
But you had worked in cartoons before, right?
Yeah. The Ambiguously Gay Duo with Robert Smigel at Saturday Night Live. I'm Ace of the Ambiguously Gay Duo. Hold on to my belt buckle, friend of friends.
Crew like that.
That's a deep cut. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
They had the comic books.
Yeah. And also, cartoons are a big part of, I mean, in American history, presidents have been lampooned by cartoonists, too. So you're
Sure. I think of myself as a modern Thomas Nast. Exactly.
Everybody's
Tammany Tiger.
That's right.
Stephen, you said something really interesting, all kidding aside, with Oprah recently. You two did an interview, and I was very struck by how you described your show. You said, listen, by the time the viewers come, they know what's happened during the day.
Yeah.
And I'm just putting it in perspective and want to give them something to laugh, because when you can laugh, you can think.
That's right.
And because when you're afraid, you said you can't think. I thought that was a very poignant way you put it about what you do.
Well, I'm kind of stealing that from Frank Herbert. In Dune, one of the lessons of Dune is, and John I'm sure knows, he's a science fiction fan, is that fear is the mind killer.
Yeah.
But as my mom used to say, you can't laugh and be afraid at the same time.
Yeah.
And so if you can laugh, then you can think. And we've got to think our ways out of this, because we felt our way into this problem with fear and anger. But if we can laugh, you can think our way into, I think we can think our way into being an American community again, which is what laughter allows you to do. That's what we want to do every night on the show, is that it's a group of people who had this experience watching or paying attention to the news that day, and then we come together and we laugh about it, and that gives you a sense that you're not crazy, that other people might be seeing the world the same way you do.
Will John Dickerson be making an appearance on The Cartoon President?
All of you will eventually make an appearance on The Cartoon President. We've actually, I think we already have art on, oh, there you are.
Oh, yes.
There you are.
Why did you give John Dickerson a big forehead? Why did you give him that big forehead?
You could put an ad for a personal injury lawyer on that forehead. Oh, my God.
Are you mad at John, Stephen?
Are you mad at John?
Are you mad at him about
No.
Do you have lower back pain? Call Wilson, Johnson, and forehead. Oh, my gosh. Is it really that big?
No,
You could
it's
guide
not.
ships by that.
We just extended
never
it
thought
in
that.
case the ocean levels actually rise. There'll still be some forehead above the waves.
You're supposed to seek higher ground. That's
Exactly.
where everybody can gather, is on
Exactly.
that forehead.
I think Norah and I look pretty cute. Thank you, Stephen.
Yeah, thank you,
Listen, it was
Stephen.
fun watching
I'll tell the artist.
It was fun watching you watch Elon Musk. You
I
seemed
know.
really genuinely excited
How
about that.
great.
I thought
we
so
needed
too.
that. We needed
Yes.
like,
Exactly, and it's not just that, the Falcon Heavy went up, but the tandem rocket
Yes.
landing—that's the future we were promised as a child.
Yes.
Landing on the fins like ballet, and then the damn car in space. I showed it to my 16-year-old. When I got home that night, he hadn't actually seen the footage of the car yet, and he jumped up and he goes, "Oh my gosh." He's read a lot of science fiction too. He goes, in all the science fiction I've read, nowhere did anyone, even in the golden age of science fiction, imagine that the future would have something so lighthearted that was so inspiring at the same time.
Yeah.
That an ordinary object in space would make it seem like it's natural for us to be up there.
That's right. He said silly and fun things are important.
Yeah, Elon Musk, exactly. I agree.
Stephen
Cartoon
Colbert's
President,
motto.
silly and fun.
Thank you, Stephen Colbert.
Thank
you can
you.
watch the premiere of our Cartoon President. Donald Trump is the president. It's a theme song, very catchy. Sunday night on Showtime. And catch The Late Show with Stephen Colbert. Hey, he's on tonight, 11:35, 10:35 Central, right here on CBS.